Okay, hi there guys. Welcome again to VB.NET video tutorials. And well, first, it has been a while since I last updated the channel. As you might already know, had some time management issues. Now things are much better, and I'm managing my time kind of well, I suppose. Anyway, so I put some kind of plan for a number of things that I must do every day. Okay, so this is what am I gonna do if I finished the plan for any given day. Okay, successfully. For example, finish my study and work in time and do everything else needed. I will record 1 hour video and upload that to the channel. So hopefully, if things goes well, I might be able to upload the video every day. Okay, so let's go back to our project here. Now, as far as I remember from last time, what did we do? Wait a second. Okay, sorry. Define shelves. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, wait a second. Does it say? Don't save. Wait a second. Yeah. Let's go here. Oh, okay. This is a different file, right? Because the progress here is different. Because I remember we did things here. Okay. Anyway, so okay. So we need to work on the website part. Okay. So I'm gonna minimize this now. Just to remember things here. First, we have the library project or business component. Sometimes they call it business component part. This is tester project and the client. So we need to create another project for the web. Right click here. We're going to add a new project type. Select this one. And from the web, okay, make sure to select the web. You can select the ASP.NET web application. I'm going to call it the LMS web. Okay, I'll browse to what? Let's go to the folder of library management system and select this one. Wonderful. And I will hit OK. Sorry. So you got this project. If you look at it, this is the website, and it contains one web page or ASPX page. Okay, it's called default. This is a page that runs, and web config that allows you to configure your website. Okay, so the first thing to do, you can see this is the XML of the page. Although there's a lot of writing, there's nothing here, because if you click here, you'll see nothing. Okay, this is the design. This is how it's gonna look like, and this is the source. This is the XML source. Usually, this will give you much control, and this is much easier to be used. Since I am not an expert with web page, I don't write a lot of web application once in a while. Actually, for this reason, I will use the designer. I will not use the source. I will just do the basic stuff. Anyway, so now first I will change this here to center. I'm gonna say library management system, and Control B to make this bold, and enter. I'm gonna save this, no problem. Now what are we gonna do? We need to put some kind of control here. This is our main page, so usually the user need to log in. Now if you go to the tools part, you'll find that there is a number of controls that are totally different from home forms. Web pages can contain a number of controls. Okay, now we want you could create, you have text boxes, labels, etc. So right now I'm gonna focus on the controls that we need in this project. This is not about ASP.NET. This is about building the application itself. Okay, for this reason I'm not focusing on text boxes and properties and stuff like that. I assume you already have some background information about that, but yeah, it's not difficult. If you don't know, it's not difficult. Anyway, so we're gonna drag this login control from here and drop it here. Wonderful. So when you put this one here, you'll find there is auto format. You click here. Okay, let's see which one looks better. Yeah, we could use this one or maybe this one. I think I like this one. Okay, and yeah, now let's click on the properties. You'll find that this one has a name. It is login. I'm gonna call it user login. I hate to see the numbers here. Okay, so this is gonna be the page. You can actually click on the source and you'll find a lot of details over here. Okay, I'll not discuss this now, maybe next tutorial. So let's first look at this. Oh, sorry, I forgot to wait, where is the solution? Okay, I have to right click here and set as startup project, and now I will run this. Now you will get this window asking you if you want to enable debugging. Make sure to enable debugging and hit OK. Wait a few seconds, and yeah, got this one. Let's go to controls here. Anyway, so what we want to do now is to perform login, which means we want to access the database, we want to enter the username and password and check things. Okay, so what should we do? Basically, you double click on this guy and you will get into this page, okay, or this code. This code is related to ASP, the default.aspx page, and it tells you that these handlers are related to the controls you see on the web page, and in a way it's similar to WinForms, but it is not the same, so you need to be careful. Now here this method is used for login. Okay, now sorry about that. We need to access the library management system here. So this is a project need to access the library management system. How do you do that? It is very similar to previous technique. You right click here, you add a reference. From the reference you select the projects and use library management system and hit OK. Wonderful. So if we click here and open the references, now we should see library management system. Okay, easy. Alright, next what we need to do, the following. We need to say dimension dbms as new library management system dot dbms class. Okay, dimension result equal dbms dot opendb. Right. Okay, so now we just open the database. Okay, opendb. Now we open the database. Next thing we need to do, we need to check that this process is okay. If result doesn't equal okay, then user login control dot okay, let's see, there should be some way control style create user URL data bind destination page display remember me dispose enable theming failure text. I think this error message equal result and exit sub. Okay, I think this is it. Okay, let's run this. Okay, so now we are just making sure that database connections open. So username, whatever, login. Oh no. Okay, so check this error message. SQL Server Compact is not intended for ASP.NET development. This is a serious problem here. Yeah. So this is the problem here is in this project. Where is that? Okay, so I created this file. The reason I created this is because you won't need Microsoft Access in order to open this kind of file, right? And second, you should be able to access it on any machine that is running Visual Studio, right? It seems that this is not the case. So now I have to figure out how to convert this file into a format that is supported. Okay. Gosh, very unexpected. Okay, so what this means, if I change this one, it means I need to go and change this one as well. Actually, only this one needs to be changed. So I suppose this would be it. Okay. I will do this a little bit differently. Wait. Close this here. So you see here, this is app data. I'm gonna say add a new item. Okay, so there is this SQL Server database. This is different from a SQL Compact database. So this is MDF file, and this one, this is interesting, SDF file. So I need to convert this SDF file into MDF file. Let's go here and select add a new item, local database. This is SDF. We need the MDF. Where is the MDF file? And I can't see it here. Why? Why? Service-based. Okay, this is it. Service-based database. Okay, so now I'm gonna copy the database and then change the references and everything. So this is gonna be what? This is gonna be LMS MDF. Wonderful, right? So add over here, and the hard disk is working, and come on, dude. What are you doing? Okay. So we got this file. I'll double click that, and I will double click this one as well. So this is the compact database. Can I make a copy here? Copy, hopefully it works. If it works, this will be great. No, it can't. I'll have to create these tables one by one. Yeah, maybe there's a technique, but I don't know of. I still don't know of that. But anyway, so I'm gonna say add a new table. Sorry guys. Anyway, that happens. Book ID. So I have just finished converting or copying the data and the design of the tables from the SDF file into the MDF file. Okay, so now we finished this one. What we need to do next is to test and make sure that this works. Before that, what's the problem we are facing here? We are facing the following problem. Here we are trying to connect to compact database. Okay, we are not supposed to use this one. We are supposed to use the SQL database. Okay, so we need to update our references. Okay, and yeah, so first thing we need to do is to click on this one Okay, and I will select the properties. I hope I can get the connection string. Okay, and here you can see this is a connection string. I will copy it. You need to do this on your machine. You need to copy the connection string of the new database file and put it over here. This is a totally different one, as you can see. Okay, and yeah, yes, this is the first one. Now, the second thing we need to do is to change this a little bit. There's going to be system data SQL Server CE, no, SQL, SQL, I think it's SQL client, SQL connection. There we go. Okay, yeah, this is the new connection object, and the transaction object should be what? SQL client, dot SQL transaction, right? Now I finished converting the classes. The conversion process is very straightforward. Basically, each connection connection object is being upgraded to be SQL client connection, as you have seen, and the command, and so on. All of this is being done in this file only. No other file in the project need to be affected at all. The other things that after copying the connection string, you need to add this thing over here, multiple active result sets. This is because the standard MDF file does not allow you to run multiple data sets at the same time. It only allows you to run one data set at a time. This has to do with performance and stuff like that. But in our system, we want to change this behavior a little bit to make things work well. Anyway, so we finished this one. Now we will try to run the tester project. So I will save this one here. I will run here, and I will press go. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 failed tests. So we have test 8. Let's go with test 8. We will address them one after another. Yeah. Let's go to the test project. Go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay. So full data grid view with data. Wonderful. So let's have a look here. On here. Go. Now we will go to step into. Step over. Something like that. Okay. And now step over. Command. Yeah. Again. Step over. Now this is gonna fill the data table, I suppose, and we get an exception. What's the exception here? Execute reader. Wait a second. Requires a command to have a transaction when the connection inside of the command is pending. The command has not been initialized. Okay, so the command. TMP, whatever that is, connection. So it seems that the begin transaction has not been executed, right? Yeah. Seems that begin transaction has not been executed over here. Oh, wait a second, it's not that. I need to do this. tmpcmd.transaction me.dbms transaction object. I suppose this is what's causing the problem. And let's go around this again. Okay, so you can see that these two different types of databases, although they are very similar, but the code won't work well right away. Just wait a second. Let's continue here. And we finished just one of the problems. Now let's go to problem 13. Let's go. Where's 13? Yeah, 10, 11, 12, 13. Remove from DB. Let's go here. And go over here. Wonderful. Step into update shelf, set shelf number equal or shelf. Okay. Okay, so okay, so now yeah, here I'm just locking the table. Wait a second, just so that you could see the code itself. Was record changed? R is yes, it was changed. Okay, so it seems that the record has been changed for some reason. Yeah, the record has been changed by another one. That's a problem. Maybe I need to go to this guy. And so it's not a runtime error, but sorry, not a database error, but a logical error. Shelf class, okay, shelf number ABC. Go. Okay, so what do we have? We have the TMP shelf ABC. Okay. Oh no. Okay, so you see this here. This is very interesting thing here. You can see that the floor is having lots of spaces. What seems happening here is that more spaces are being added. I think I know why. Hopefully I didn't make this horrible mistake. So these are the shelves here. Floor, and let's display the properties. Oh no, this is nchar. This is why I should have used varchar. So I'll just have to open table definition. Yeah. Wait a second. Control C, Control V, and close this. Yes. And the problem is that nchar will always add empty spaces to complete the length of the string. Varchar will make the string fit exactly. So now things looks okay now. Let's test again. Go. Oops. Continue. And we finished one of the problem. We have problem at 14 now. Okay, doing a little bit of a progress, I suppose. Yeah. Output. I think it's inserted to DB. This is what's causing the problem now. Okay. Step over, insert into shelves. Okay. There. And return true. Search into DB the other one. Oh, it's the second inserter process that is failing. Yeah. Okay, go again. So now insert BK. It's gonna insert the book. So let's go and search into. Okay. Search into books, book ID, title, blah blah blah. Go next file. And this is gonna execute and we get an error. What's the error here? Invalid column subject. Okay, so we have to go to the definition of books. Where's the books? This is books. Where is the subject? Okay, and where is subject? Yeah, I can't find it. Seems that I forgot the subject. Now, as you can see here, I think this is a practical example showing you how the test project is helping us figuring out where the problems are. So now this subjects and varchar, I need to put that after the press, right? So right click, I'm gonna say add column. Wait a second. Books. Open table definition. Okay. Let's go here. Subject after the press. Insert column. Subject. Wonderful. Varchar. Go here. Control C. Control V. Love it. So you'll save that. Close. And now save. Run. Go. And now all the tests are working fine. So now we are ready to continue our work. Okay, so I suppose, yeah, we can do a little bit more work here. Yeah. So now let's go back here to our website. I will change the startup project. Okay. Now, as you might remember, when we clicked here, we got some kind of error message. Now we are gonna say whatever, click. Yeah, your attempt was not successful, please try again. This is now not the same error message generated, right? This is not the same error message that is being generated by our application, but rather this is the default. Okay, so I suppose my time is up right now. I didn't expect this kind of problem, but at least you saw now a practical example of how the test project helped us figuring out where the errors are, and you've seen also that not much need to be changed in our code in order to switch from one database to another. It was almost straightforward. Yeah. So hopefully in the next video I will show you, or we will finish the login process. Okay, so hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you very much and have a nice day.